Licensed esthetician. I help you do it yourself. Watch me microneedle while I give you all of the need to know information to do this yourself. Watch my previous video to see how I prepped my skin for this treatment. I'm using the Dr. Pen M8S. I have the website linked in my bio. I keep my pen at a level 6 for the entire treatment, and for my forehead here I'm at a 0.75 millimeter depth. So I add my serum to each section as I get to it. I've been using and liking the Bruūn Beauty Stem Cell Complex. For this treatment I tried out the hyaluronic one, but I'm not a big fan. I like the stem cell complex. Okay, so doing 3 passes per area is average, and notice how I'm doing a different direction with each pass that I do. I did horizontal, vertical, and now I'm doing circles. Most importantly, notice how the pen is being held perpendicular to my skin. You never want to go in at any sort of angle. I'm resting the pen on my skin, I'm not pressing it in whatsoever, and then the needles are pulsing into my skin at whatever depth I set it to. Okay, I'm about to speed things up a bit, but if you ever feel the needles tugging at your skin, that's a sign that you need to add more glide or adjust the depth of your pen. Okay, now I've got this little blemish here. Notice how I'm being super careful to not go over it whatsoever with the needles. You never want to penetrate any active blemishes. If regular breakouts are a concern of yours right now, definitely get that under control before trying microneedling. Okay, and here's a close-up of what my skin is looking like. I'm finished with my forehead, moving on to the under eye. With this area, it's important that you do not go inside the orbital bone. Notice how I'm gently pulling the skin over my bone. I kept my depth at a 0.75 for my under eye. Now I'm adjusting to 1 millimeter for my upper lip, chin, and smile lines. It's not shown, but I am adding serum to each section before I go in with the needles. I forgot to do my nose, but if you want to do that area, go at a depth of 0.5 or 0.75. Now moving on to the cheeks, I'm adjusting my depth to 1.5 millimeters. I choose to do the sections in this order for a reason. I like to get the most painful out of the way first, so that goes forehead, under eye, nose, upper lip, and chin, and then finish with the cheeks. And I haven't mentioned yet that I'm using a 12 needle cartridge. The lower needle count you go with, the more aggressive or painful your treatment's going to be. If you're new to doing this, I definitely recommend starting with a higher needle count, like the 24 to 36 needles. Okay, and right here I'm going back to my problem areas like my under eyes. I increased the depth to I think a 1 millimeter, and I'm doing a stamping method just to hit it one more time. I'll show you how I did my neck in another video just to prevent this video from getting too long. So to finish up, I'm just reapplying the serum that I used throughout the treatment for some nice relief and hydration. Your skin's going to be feeling pretty raw at this point, so just leave it alone. I always like to do my treatments in the evening so I can just go to bed, and then by the morning enough time has passed where I can do some gentle skincare. Okay, everything I used is linked in my bio. I hope I didn't forget anything. Let me know if you have any questions.